With this track, no drums, it was just straight guitar. All I added was the virtual tape machine. I found gives me a little bit of thickness in the bottom end without it. A lot of people don't fuck with autotune, but in this particular situation, the artist wanted autotune, so the fuck am I supposed to do about it, bruh? So we added in fucking autotune. I'll usually start around a fast speed if the artist needs help hitting the right notes. On my note transition, I'll start at the fastest speed, and then I'll sweep this back till I can kind of fine tune it so it sounds a little bit more natural. Let's go into the vocal chain. First thing in my chain is the SSL channel. So if I swept through and found like 800 hertz to be really annoying, this is what I'll do. So I'll boost it up.
Pedals on the floor, close that door.
And I don't like that frequency a whole lot, so I'm gonna go back down.
Springtime. Pedals on the floor, close that door. It's way too late to rewind.
So I'll bring it back.
Yeah. I be chilling in the meantime.
Right
I've
around
been
here.
up since 4, ain't getting no sleep. I could really use some me time.
So that's where I'll dial that in, and I'll do that for every single frequency down here. After that is a CLA 76. So my input knob is not turned up a whole lot, and my attack is at its almost slowest setting, and my release is at its fastest setting. I'm really only getting -2, -3 at the max.
Close that door, it's way too late to rewind. Pedals on the floor, close that door. It's way too late to rewind.
I could have honestly gain matched it, but I was just going off of feeling, to be honest. After that is my EQ, and this is the REQ6. I like this EQ because for some reason it adds a little bit of warmth that I found that I like. So for this yellow band right here, this is all I did. I'll boost it up.
Pedals on the floor, close that door. It's way too late to rewind.
And you hear that ringing, and then all I do is I'll just duck it a little bit.
Pedals on the floor, close that door. It's way too late to rewind.
So right there, I found it's like a good spot for it. So let's do this on the green one right here.
Pedals on the floor, close that door.
And this is that boxiness frequency that I feel like ducking it out would just create a lot more real estate for all the other low-end instruments.
Pedals on the floor, close that door. It's way too late to rewind.
And after that, I had fucking soothe. And soothe is like in fucking AI EQ that takes a lot of the harsh frequencies and automatically ducks it in a way where it's melodic and harmonic. The way that I like to dial it in, dial the sharpness and the selectivity back a little bit, as well as the depth, fine tune it to where the harshness is tamed, but it's not to the point where it's ducking all that good high frequencies, making it sound too warm.
Pedals on the floor, close that door. It's way too late to rewind. Pedals on the floor, close that door. It's way too late to rewind.
And you can hear when I turn the depth up, it gets way too warm.
I be chilling in the meantime. I've been up since 4, ain't getting no sleep. I could really use some me time.
So I'll dial it back. After that is my last compressor in the chain, which is the LA two-way. I wanted his vocals to be really upfront and present. Compressor is really easy because you could set your peak reduction, which is how much compression you want, and then you have one gain knob right here to boost all the gain back. So I'll usually dial this in by moving my peak reduction till I can hear the compression, and then I'll dial it back just a little bit, and then I'll use the gain to make up for it.
On a hot summer night, take me a sip and forget about the heavyweight. On a hot summer night, take me a sip and forget about the heavyweight.
Let's go into my reverbs. So the first reverb that I have, R-Verb, running the Lushy Vocal Classic preset. I like to have a long pre-delay on the reverb. If I have the pre-delay too short, then his vocals are gonna get washed out by all the reverb. I don't really push the time too far unless I'm doing an effect. Everything else, I kind of leave it where it's at. If anything, I'll use like these little EQ filters right here just to take out some high end and maybe some low end, just so it doesn't occupy those frequencies on the vocals.
Like a tall glass of lemonade, I'm busy evolving, busy evolving.
On this one, I went a little heavy-handed on the reverb just because I liked the way it sounded. And, you know, sometimes it sounds good, sometimes it doesn't. So this one is a Valhalla vintage verb. I have it on the dirty plate preset. Maybe I just went through the modes and kind of just found like, oh, let me just find one that sounds good. Left everything kind of alone except sweep the low end out. And then, like I said again, added some pre-delay.
I'm busy evolving, busy evolving. When you got a problem, who gonna solve it? Said you gotta work the day shift.
After that, I have a basic quarter note going on. It's just not really there. You can kind of just feel it though. And all it is a quarter note and ping pong, so you can get a little bit of stereo image on the left and right. Sweep the high end, sweep the low end.
Anyway, I'm busy evolving, busy evolving. When you got a problem, who gonna solve it?
So it's kind of just filling in the between gaps where there's no vocal playing. Now let's take it to the doubles. With the doubles, everything is literally exactly the same. Push the high cut up a little bit just because I didn't want all that high frequency coming in. Actually using a little bit more compression. The REQ6 is taking out a lot more low end. And then I put on a doubler 2 just to spread out the stereo image. You could record a left and right background, but this one, Julian likes the sound of this, so I left it on and kept it as is and let him run his backgrounds like that. And then another LA two-way. So literally everything on the lead except more compression and the doubler preset. The fancy thing that I did though was I did a reverb automation right here, so let's play it out.
The days fly by, I think I need a vacation, a brand new location. Baby, I'm just saying, I think I need patience. Take it on a
Valhalla reverb, everything fucking default. Use the send, change this on my aux from read to touch. Then every time that I move this fader, it automatically writes it in. I just move the
I've
fader.
been losing my mind, the days fly by, I think I need a vacation, a brand new location. Baby, I'm just saying, I think I need patience.
Very next line that I think I need patience, I did a mute automation. And same thing, I adjusted this from read to touch. And then when that line comes, I immediately mute it.
Saying, I think I need patience. Take it on a chin, slowing my.
See how the mute comes in automatically? And then I did a volume automation just because I feel like when I washed it out here, it got really loud on the reverb. So I just did the same thing, went from read to touch, took the volume fader, and lowered the volume as the reverb was getting louder. I'm gonna play out the song at least to halfway through his verse so you can hear this reverb automation. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below what you guys think I could have done better on the mix. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.
I'm like a flower in the springtime, petals on the floor, close that door, it's way too late to rewind. Yeah, I be chilling in the meantime. I've been up since 4, ain't getting no sleep, I could really use some me time. Like a tall glass of lemonade on a hot summer night, take me a sip and forget about the heavyweight. Why you always wanna fight? You wasting your time, you forget about it anyway. I'm busy evolving, busy evolving. When you got a problem, who gonna solve it? Said you gotta work the day shift, you be off by 9, so come swing by, I could use someone to lay with. I've been losing my mind, the days fly by, I think I need a vacation, a brand new location. Baby, I'm just saying, I think I need patience. Take it on a chin, slowing my cadence. Vibe a little bit, my heart keep racing. Take another sip, but I ain't staying. My time ain't cheap, baby, I need payments. Looking in your eyes, you can't take it. Are you down to ride? Please don't fake it. Come for the week, but I'll be back soon. If you don't leave, baby, I can't lose. I can't lose.